Today, we're picking Alex's veltyma plot.
We got a flat tire. So, it's already been a long morning this morning. Had a hard time getting up here, to go combine. Other combine just got going. We got a flat tire. So, my good buddy Lee in there at Knox Tire in Vincennes, he's got a guy on his way up here and he's going to fix it for me, hopefully. So, I gotta wait on him though, and I also got to get my combine started up here, look it over, see what's in the tire, because who knows, it could be anything from a deer antler to who knows. But there's a lot of mayflies out today. I don't know if you can see them or not, but there was just all around right in here. There's a lot of them out here though today.
Today, we're picking Alex's veltyma plot. We've got some out here that's not been sprayed, and we've got some that's been sprayed with veltyma. I've got the ends picked off, a little bit over there along the edge, and we're gonna get us a spot here where there's not been any sprayed, and we're gonna pick 12 rows. I don't know if you can see that or not on there, but that blank spot in the middle of the screen doesn't have any veltyma on it. So we're gonna pick 12 rows, see how many bushels we get off of that. But now, while we're waiting on a truck, it's lunchtime. I think it's the end of the fresh tomatoes. Definitely after last night's frost.
And of course, the only time that something like this happens, it only happens whenever you're 45 miles away from home and not 5 miles down the road. So yeah, we're all the way up here in Robinson and that tire went flat. So I guess it gives me a minute here. Once we get everything moving, we got another guy up here today. Once we get everything moving, we'll be able to really be able to look at things. See, I really ain't seeing nothing. I don't know. Just hopefully it isn't something on one of the sidewalls. No, it isn't. If you guys know anything about tires, they can patch the flat spot, but the sidewall is what holds the stability and support for the tire, so they can't really patch the sidewall. So we got to be very careful about that. We don't want to patch that sidewall. It can get tricky real quick. So we always try to not do that unless we have to. Kicking tires. Ooh. I can have him put some air in that while he's up there. Probably that one too, it wouldn't hurt. Wednesday we gotta make the trek all the way to Bridgeport. We gotta go down Route 1. So we gotta get that far first before I can really say too much more, but yeah. So let's go over there to Sean, because I gotta go pick up the other two guys to come get that semi and a grain cart. So yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Okay, so there's 12 rows, no fungicide. We're not quite to the end of the field yet. We'll let it stop counting. 252.91 bushels off of 12 rows, 214 average. Well, we'll do it again here in a little bit.
So we're up here at cutting at Robinson now. We should finish this up today. We got 50-acre field left. It's 540, 550, something like that. Video just came out for you guys, just by the way. Oh wait, that's right, you already seen it if you've been watching. But we're gonna try and finish up most of this up here today if we can. We gotta clean out the combines and the grain cart on Monday because we are going to a different seed bean from Pioneer, or from Syngenta. We're going to Syngenta E3s, E3 beans. No, Enlist beans. We're going to Enlist beans. So we are going to finish this up, and then we're going to go over there in Bridgeport. So long day ahead of us. We have been using the Midland radios quite a bit, especially up here because we can communicate really easy up here. It's nice flat ground and no trees hardly. You can see for miles up here, but up here we can all communicate and talk to each other and tell each other what's going on, tell us what we need, especially when we're moving equipment and stuff like that. Radios help out a lot. And the communication part's the biggest part about it. I love just being able to communicate.
Okay, so we're gonna do 12 more here. No tree, no veltyma. This is a different variety of corn. Let's see how it does. So let's let this stop counting. $265. That hybrid was a little better.
Today has not been a good day. I really did not get to get going until about 4:30. Sean was up here cutting. Thankfully, he had at least gotten something done. We got Musgraves done over there. There was about 80 acres over there. That's about all that he'd done today so far. And now we're gonna work on this 50. Hopefully between the two of us, we can knock it out pretty quick and get done and go home. But yeah, it's just kind of been one of them days where it's just been a lot of running and words can't explain it. So ain't nothing we can do about it. We just gotta keep going, keep on trucking along. But I think I'm now gonna go ahead and jam out to some music and just relax for a little bit. So yeah, that sounds like a good plan to me if you ask me.
Okay, so now we're going to do 12 rows with veltyma. Okay, so with veltyma, it's got to stop counting. What is that? 259.
Hey guys, look at that Indiana sunset. Wow, or Illinois sunset, sorry. It is crazy. It was even better earlier, but dang, it's so cool. I love it. Man, I wish I had my drone. Wish I had time to fly my drone. Anybody want to come drive the combine for me so I can fly my drone? That'd be great. But we are about done here. Sean is done down there. and we got like another pass or two here. We got like 4 loads off. We should get about 4 loads off this field, just shy of 3. So we're getting somewhere. We're getting pretty close to being done. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to being done up here. This is the last field up here, and then we got to go back to Bridgeport, and then after Bridgeport we got to go back out south of Vincent's in the Decker Chapel area, and we'll start hammering through some down there. Once we get down there, it'll be real nice because Dad will be up at Emerson, so he won't need that many trucks, and we'll have all the drivers for both these 2 combines, and we will be able to hammer through some acres down there, especially since it's nice flat running open ground. And I mean, it's like the one field that we got to do is like 170 acres or something like that, and it's just nice and flat. And then we got another field that's 130, 140, and I cut wheat on it, so we'll be able to get through it, especially if we can keep running like this. Don't mind that down there, that's not right, it's not calibrated correctly. But yeah, we're getting something done. So we're over here in Bridgeport, cutting away, and this is the kind of stuff that we gotta deal with. And my jigger over there is broke again. My snoot is, so I gotta get that fixed at some point. Hopefully I'll get that fixed tomorrow. It's all kinds of messed up. I'll show you guys before I leave here in a bit, but yeah, it's messed up. So we gotta get that fixed, and I got fuel already today. I've been up here for a good while today, so I've done quite a bit. We're gonna try and have this all done tomorrow, so then that way we can move tomorrow afternoon. But we'll just have to see if that ends up happening, because we're about done with this one field here, and then we'll have to switch over to another field down there, and yeah. So I decided to send my one crop divider bye-bye. It ended up getting caught on a wash, and just, yeah. So that's something else to fix tomorrow. But on top of fixing that, I gotta fix probably a couple sickles, some just small stuff here and there, nothing too big. And yeah, we're gonna keep cutting away at this. We aren't gonna get a whole lot more done now because we're in one of the washier parts of the field, and being in these washier parts of the field, you can't really just go. I mean, it's slow. It's very slow. Yeah. And then plus you gotta worry about where you're gonna unload at because of all the washes. Ross is here now. One of my other cousins, Steve, was running it earlier. Ross's grandpa. We're taking these beans down to a bin down south of town where we're gonna put all these seed beans at, including the double crop seed beans that we got put in late. And yeah, hopefully they'll store well. I don't know if you guys can see earlier or not, but my grain sample looks really clean now. So anyways, I'm gonna put the camera down before I break something else. So I'm on my way home now. I'm in the truck on the way home, passing church, and we're gonna go home, get some sleep, and do it all over again tomorrow. Tomorrow we should be able to get this done. Me and Sean figured it up. We only got like another 70 or 80 acres. Granted, if we stay running, we can get up here at like 11, or if we can get running by 11, we should be good. Which now we got Ross back on track, so yeah, we'll have to see what tomorrow brings. But hopefully it's a good day, because the last couple days have not been good. We've been short-handed, and yeah, it's just been a mess. It's just been a mess. But with Dad being up at Emerson, that really does help us out a lot here, especially with help, because he only needs like 2 people over there. He just needs Xavier in the grain cart, and then Steven's over there dumping trucks. So he doesn't need much help to get done over there, but over here we probably need a little bit more help than what we got, and probably even another semi. But ain't nothing we can do about it. We can only do so much at once, so we get there whenever we get there, and we got more beans to cut. We've only got about 500 acres left. We're closing in on a finish line on soybeans. So hopefully we get done here pretty soon. I'm really anxious to get done. And then Dad will be up at Robinson probably next week. And we'll be hammering out some beans up there up there at some corn. And then we got to go back down to Russellville and pick the rest of that corn down there. So yeah, got a lot more work to do. And we're actually gonna get done at a decent time this year from the looks of it so far, but the year's not over with yet. We still got a little bit more we still got more corn to pick, and we still got a lot more chances of things that could happen that could turn a year really bad really quick. So keep your fingers crossed, and maybe we'll be done in the next week or two.